Hello, YouTube. Today, we're on the Turbo series, and we're going to be fighting Voidstrider Area 6. Going to be fun to see how our team does this. So, we're going to be bringing Betty, as usual, and we're going to use some of our new shenanigans that we've brought in by building Alakita, and our heroes that can buff the debuffs. Buff the debuffs? Add debuffs. Apply debuffs? You know what I mean. People that are going to wreck our opponents. Let's go with that one. So, we've got ourselves Betty here at the front. She's going to be our main hero here with Dragon Receptor looking to crowd control the enemies. On top of that, we have Elusive Mirrors, 2 of them, one on Arania, one on Melissa. That's here for speed reasons. We've got Natalie with Demon Bell and an Aman Ra here to keep us nice and safe with her bubbles. Also, Healing Curse is going to be hilariously funny, as it will prevent people like Holmes Youngs from healing too much, which will be nice. Also, we have a Breath of Forest Spirit on Alakita, and that's going to be doing a lot of stuff to buff up Alakita's damage, who should inevitably kill the opponents whilst Betty is keeping them crowd controlled. So let's put this team together, and let's go see what it can do in the brand new Voidstrider. So, if you aren't familiar with fighting the Voidstrider, folks, well, we've got lots of new opponents we have to worry about. People that can probably mess with us more than some others we've seen. I know to be afraid of things like Gaggy and Halora, as they can counterattack us, and Renville's saying Norton Hague is a new issue to deal with, which is unfun, so we will have to reset Norton Hagues, because they're going to be an issue. I'll show you why. Let's go ahead and put the team in to demonstrate what the problem with Norton Hague is. At least we have Transcendence Protection, so that's a pretty good thing. Long-ish load screen. Let's have a look. Are you saying Finn as well? Oh, they've added new Finn. Oh my word, Alakita just got yeeted off the... What? Natalie doing the most damage here, though, but you can see we're getting rinsed by Patricia, Wukong, and Norton. That wasn't very good. So we're going to reset that one. Oh, that's a Gaggy. Yuck. That's a Geester. That's unfortunate. And there's going to be a lot of opponents we need to reset. What about normal Finn? You mentioned Finn's an issue. Is normal Finn the problem? I assume it's Transcendence Finn. This, because this looks so freaking easy. So I'm going to go ahead and fight this. If this is a problem, I'm actually going to cry. So if you want to watch a grown man cry on stream. Either way, here we go. Long load screen. Great thing to see. So let's see how this goes. Okay, Betty instantly crowd controlling the enemies. Our attacks coming out here. And that is looking very promising. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is a win. It's got to be, surely. So let's go ahead and skip battle. Victory. Fantastic. Where's our damage coming from? Mostly Alakita. Very, very good. Folks, that is how a lot of these fights are hopefully going to go. It's the classic Betty crowd control strategy. Now, I wonder, is Ada going to be winnable here? With all the crowd control we have, can we actually kill Ada's? Because Ada is traditionally an issue. But that's a long load screen. That took a while. So maybe we can just heal through the Ada stuff. Oh, one of our big issues, actually, is going to be Alakita dying straight away. Because we are running Balance Strike on her, but we are still at the mercy of whether Dragon Receptor triggers or not. So I think we're going to have to attempt multiple times at these fights. Just hoping that we need Dragon Re to trigger. The Balance Strike on the Alakita does make the fight pretty quick, though. Relatively speaking. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And there you go, Dragon Re triggering is okay. So let's skip the battle now and see if Ada's did manage to kill us. No, they didn't. So despite Ada's doing passive damage to us, and despite the manipulation of our healing, Ada still dies. So our team actually has a ridiculous amount of survivability, even against Divine Power 19. Which is mad. Right, let's go ahead and attack this next one. This should be super easy. Any reason not for using Unbending Will? Honestly, if we can win without it... Actually, yeah, I'm breaking one of my own rules, which is don't do something unless you really have to. So yeah, Mappy, you're absolutely right. It was only when we were building the team, Remble was like, yo, should we have Balance Strike on him? Like, actually, Balance Strike helps with damage. It's whether we even win if Dragon Re doesn't trigger. Because in my head, I'm thinking it optimizes the good, successful fights, rather than it making the unsuccessful ones insulated. The question is it a loss if Dragon Marie doesn't trigger anyway? I think that's what my head's asking. Anyway, let's go Unbending Will. And let's see if this is going to help. That's fine? Yeah, I think normal heroes there. Nothing too stupid with counterattacks. Let's have a look. And Unbending Will is making longer fights less long, which leads to less chance for the CC to break. True. Very, very good point, Remble. Let me know in the comment section down below which you prefer. Whether it's relying on Betty getting her trigger and just running Unbending Will, not on the Alakita, or instead run Unbending Will on everyone, and that way maybe you can get away with not having Betty trigger. It's funny though, because we did lose Melissa here. She resurrected though. You know how it is. But now we've got all our CC off. Let's see if we're able to skip through this and win. Yes we can. That's perfect. So 2e to the 15, perfect. And Azrael, really? Did you have to be here? Gross. Geista, gross. Carries and Azrael's gross. That's fine. Let's send it. Oh, Azrael's doable? Wait, do we have the survival to tank Azrael's death passive? I guess if we kill everyone at once, it's not an issue. But, Dragon Marie didn't trigger. And you're saying Azrael's a big issue in your experience, Remble? Yeah, but like, the fights we've done before, it's been an issue. That fight there, it didn't even matter we had Unbending Will, because Dragon Marie just didn't trigger. But here, it looks really promising. Mega load screen. And that's fine. There we go. Pretty sure Dragon Marie triggering is enough for a win. Oh, a lot of E to the 14s as well. Let's go to Voidstrider Area 5. So, this first fight looks completely winnable here. So we're going to go and send against this one. Don't even need protection. We should be completely fine. An overkill team. Oh yeah, this team is stupidly good. And you said it's even easier than Prancer because there's at least Gloria was a problem sometimes. Gloria's out sometimes. Alright, she exists. But I think because they've added a lot of new heroes, I think you're right. There's less likelihood that you're going to face Glorias. Aha! Transcendence Finn. I've been told he's someone worth avoiding, so let's reset that one. That's fine. Who cares if Aman Ra breaks free from crowd control, because we have Elusive Mirror. So that's good. Doe, how's it going, buddy?
Joe MK, how is life?
Life is actually really good, man. Life has been fantastic recently. So, yeah, thanks for asking, dude. What about yourself? And if you want to be like Doe and subscribe to the Twitch channel and come join us for all the behind-the-scenes content here, join us at twitch.tv/MKxJUMP. Now, did we get crowd control on this carry, please? That would be very, very good. Oh, she is not letting that happen. There we go. Excellent. So let's skip this. I think that's going to be a win. Heck yeah. Nice, another victory. So let's go to the next fight. That's a Finn again. Reset that bad boy. Sherlock. Sherlock has proven difficult in the past. I wonder if that's the same problem here. Or maybe we're going to be okay. Well, we started off not getting the CC. And then, actually, yeah, they're just mincing us anyway because of Garuda. So that was a bad example. I want to see how it goes with Dragon Marie. And Melissa removes it in wrong round. Oh, the CC that he does to us, I guess. Ooh, there you go. That was a long load screen, so maybe Sherlock isn't going to be an issue. Good. Putting out the pressure. Sherlock, are you going to get all your magic tricks taken off you? Because that would be really nice if you do. Come on, dude. We've got so much opportunity to hit you. Take it. Just take it, bro. In fact, he's not doing anything. Even if he is hitting us. Oh, there we go. Finally got him. Get wrecked, bro. That's a win. Nice. That's fantastic. Right, 2 more fights left. We have Gaggy here. Reset that. Ada. We've beaten Ada in the past. That should be alright. And Zero Shot. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Ooh, wow. That was a really long load screen. And that's a, yep, Dragon Re-trigger from Betty, so that's absolutely going to be another victory for us. You know what would be torturous? Imagine if Void Vortex had no skip battle button. You had to sit there and watch everything. And Midday saying you're going to sell all your CS2 skins and buy some things on Anniversary. Would that be a good idea? Honestly, dude, if you're going to spend money on Idle Heroes, drip feeding money progressively by buying relays and just optimally doing events would be your best bet. I wouldn't just go, oh, it's Anniversary, let's spend $1,000. That's mad. So, yeah. And you've done Voidstrider battles over, wait, 35 rounds? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't want to have to sit through all that. Why don't we watch a full fight? Because I don't want to sit here for 35 rounds. That's why, guys. That sounds horrible. Wait, and then you lost? Oh, dude, I hate when that happens. Imagine putting all your time and effort into something only to finally lose. Oh my goodness me, guys. Sounds like we're talking about my dating history now, not my ability to play Idle Heroes. Right, let's see. Will we get, hopefully, good crowd control here from Betty? We didn't get a Dragon Re-trigger, so a little worried. But she comes out. Oh, and our team has been shrunk. There's only 4 of them. Hang on. No way. I mean, it is possible. We've seen it happen that Betty can just lock this in. We have our damage dealer as well, Alakita. So, theoretically, we have everything we need here. We don't need the other 2 heroes. So I guess that's still a win. Yeah. Showing you that as long as you have Elusive Mirror, Betty can feed herself enough energy and Elusive Mirror makes her trigger at the start. That's very funny. And that just comes down to, like, the strategy, just being understanding of how Betty's abilities work. So when people are always trying to push Void Vortex with a Betty, the main thing you need to prioritize is that you have Elusive Mirror, you have Betty's Call, you have a way to trigger her, whether it's an Ignis or a Dragon Re, something like that. Ignis is also really nice, actually, because it does give you full control immunity on the Betty. We have Melissa here, so it's not going to be an issue if Betty gets CC'd. It will just break her free. But for some people, you might need the Ignis instead. And then the other thing to consider is whether you want to have a sublimation on Betty, as that allows her to feed herself energy, and that's passive 2 and passive 3 that allow that to happen. So if you've got all of that, your Betty is very, very strong. And if you don't believe me, go check out the Contract Starry Gem series when I do Void Vortex on there, as I demonstrate how to use just a Betty as your only Transcendence hero to make progress in the Void Vortex. So it might look like I have this crazy endgame super mega whale team, but I promise you, there are only 2 things at play here, which is allowing us to win. Betty and her build properly, and our artifacts. That's it. That is it. Destiny does help. Yes. But, yeah. And holy hell, it's lagging. Yeah, there's so many funny components at play here, but look at that. E to the 15 on 3 of our heroes. Madness. Aman Ra. True, Aman Ra's nice for breaking down enemies that heal. So you'll see Aman Ra always does well when she gets the chance to put out Healing Curse. Against enemies that heal anyway. Like MKxJUMP, for example. Pretty good. And if you need more crowd control, I recommend a MKxJUMP to turn enemies into doves. What accounts this? We're on the Turbo series, buddy. So, nice long fight there. Betty triggering at the start. So, no need to watch whether the CC locks in. And we've got 2 more fights here, so we'll send against Gulf 113. Again, really easy fight. And Aman Ra's making the healing enemies not staggered deaths. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because they'll all go down evenly together, so everyone dies at once. Ah, I like that. I actually like that a lot. That's cool. I didn't think of that. That's quite nice. And Aman Ra did more damage than your account. Ha, John, I promise you'd get that kind of numbers from an Aman Ra as well if you put her in. That's the funny thing, John. Because Aman Ra's damage is proportional to the amount of healing the enemies do. Now, you can see there we died to Finn, so that demonstrates why Finn is an unpleasant experience. I'm going to buy 68 more attacks. Let's reset this one. That's 2 Azraels. I've been told Azrael is fine. Let's test that hypothesis. I mean, it's looking fine. That's a long load screen. So let's see if... oh, I mean, come on. Surely that's a win. There's no way we lived and lived and lived and lived, finally killed the Azraels and died. Oh, guys, guess what? We lived and lived and lived and lived, finally killed the Azraels, and then died. I'm going to reset that opponent. That Looks fine. That's 4 revivers. That's true. 2 carries, 2 Azraels. It's like the IHXC on crack. Don't want to fight that. Oh, wow. Yeah, we didn't trigger, so we're going to have to fight that one again. I think we're still fine here, though. This team looks okay. Very manageable. Long load screen. Super long load screen. Unless the enemy Alakita is killing us, that would suck. Is it? Ah. Yes. Yes, it is. Right, reset that one. Alakita's death passive's killing us. And that is 100% winnable. So, little trick for you guys, if you're ever wondering whether a fight is winnable, just fight it. If it's a defeat, look at the enemy team. And one helpful thing is, a thing Idle Heroes players don't do is reading other heroes' skills. One of the best ways to get better at Idle Heroes is learn what all the heroes in the game do. Because sometimes you can look at a team and go, that should be fine. And then you think, hang on, why did I lose that? You look at the scoreboard, you're like, okay, that person did damage. Go read their skills. Alakita says, hurt you when you die. And you're like, hurt you when she dies, sorry. And then you think, oh yeah, okay, I can't beat that. And it's the same principle for people like Azrael and things like that. Just asking global chat. Dude, that's really funny. Do Idle Heroes global chat servers actually help people? Because all I see global chat servers in Idle Heroes is just bots and trolls. Oh my word, these teams are horrible, by the way. Look at this. We're getting Geistas, Haloras, Alakitas, Gaggies. Oh my word, Azraels. Oh no. What is this? What? Stop it. More, please, of nice things. Yay, there we go. That's winnable. Yes. An issue is every skill you have to read is a textbook. Well, that's true. I think one of the big issues is you need to learn how to speak Idle Heroes. Like, the jargon on the skills, understanding what all that means is quite a useful trait. Oh, there's a Melissa here. Are you going to be a problem, Melissa? Or are you going to stay CC'd? And is Betty going to steal your energy? No, good girl. Okay, let's skip that. Defeat, though? What killed us? Yorm? Did you break free? Let's go again. Williams could be a problem. If he breaks free, sure. I think we need to get a Dragon re-trigger and fight this. A little bit me wants to just do a different wave, but there were so many horrible waves on this planet that I might just persevere. Does Yorm counter when he's not CC'd? Oh, he reacts through CC? Okay. Note to self, Yorm Tum also sucks. So if you're watching this video with Notepad open, literally list all the heroes that we've got. You're an issue, you're an issue, you're an issue. That's another way that you can save yourself. But yeah, there we go. Victory. Fantastic. Much easier. Next one, that's a Geista. Don't like you. Geista again. Don't like you. Honestly, you spend more time resetting the enemy team than doing anything else here. Oh, I nearly sent it thinking it was fine, and then the Gaggy in slot 2. Geista. Azrael. Norton Hague. Gaggy again. What are these waves, bro? Oh, Geista. There's Gaggy. Surely there's one that's nice. Try a Geista one. I'll try it. I'll try it. Because I know normal Geista get... Oh, okay. That went right in there. Now, Betty should trigger here, if we're lucky. Yep. And then she's dead. Isn't it every time you crit Geista, he hurts you back? Or am I wrong about that? There's something he does, which is grim. Yeah, Geista's putting out a lot of pressure. Yeah, you're fine. Love it. Perfect. That looks beautiful. I mean, that load screen's longer than my... think of something funny that's not to do with penises. My unanswered emails. Lol. Right, I think that's fine. We got crowd control here. We'll skip this. There's a victory. Another Yorm. Wait, what? Oh, that's boring normal Yorm, not big, strong, scary Yorm. Right. That's Azrael's with carries again. Oh, that's winnable. Good CC. Love to see it. And that's another win. Nice. So, 2 planets left, and that's Voidstrider Area 3. Which means the hard stuff's dealt with. Oh, I didn't check the enemies. I literally just went in. But by the length of this load screen, I'm assuming this is fine. Like, surely. Oh, Alakita's here. No! Oh, so we just have to wait and wait and wait till we kill Alakita and just lose. Oh! Get wrecked, girl! She must have died right at the end. That was fine. That was good. Love that. Gaggy we can't beat. Norton Hague we can't beat. Azrael with Norton Hague is just... What? Stop with the Hagues already! My gosh. Calm down, Step Idol. There we go. That is much more winnable. You know what, guys? I think we spend more time in the load screens than we do in the actual game mode. Like, what is this? There we go. We can finally skip. Hooray! Yeah, that's the real reason we needed 2 hours to beat this, guys. Okay. We can now comfortably know that the void radiation is going to steal our energy. So, that's bad. Let's go ahead and make sure we have Transcendence Protection going in. Which we do here, which is great. So, we'll just find a wave that we know we can beat. Like this one. Oh, wait, no, it's got Yom Tum. Right, I think we can beat this one. We just need to make sure we get Transcendence Protection. And let's go. Okay, here we go. Nice long load screen we had. Oh, no, Betty, don't get diddled. That was unpleasant. There we go. Oh, but we have no Alakita. Oh, but that doesn't mean we can't win. That just means it's going to take Natalie to be the one to do the killing. Yeah. Oh! Aman Ra! What the frick? Well done, girl. Absolutely well done. Oh, that's so good. Nice. Right, let's, I think we beat that one as well. We'll get Transcendence Protection here. In we go, boys. Lovely, lovely long load screen here. And I think this should be fine. Heck yeah. Love that. Aman Ra is out dealing everybody's damage. That's so funny. Yom Tum, skip you. And that's winnable. Perfect. Aman Ra strikes again. That's actually the name of my autobiography, guys. And you see why we like her in Voidstrider? I just like her in general. But yeah, I absolutely do see that. She's a cool-ass hero. Love the Betty Carry interaction, by the way, guys. So there's a cool thing with Carry, where she feeds energy to the enemy and then steals it all as a way to deal more damage. But due to ability timings, it triggers Betty because at some point during the interaction, she went over 100 energy. It's really neat. So you high roll if Carry's basic attack hits Betty. It's really neat. And that's another victory for us there. Sweet. Alrighty, 2 fights left. Ozil here is not winnable because there's a cheeky little Gaggy. This one is, though, so we'll send it against it. Just got to get that T protection, which we did. Here we go. They should release infinite Void Whip. No, that would be horrible. We just sit here forever. And honestly, Electro Geek, you'd be surprised how bad Triple S heroes actually are. For how much they cost. If you use that money to just make a better account, then you'd probably still win everything. Right, that's another easy win for us. Go ahead and skip through that. And we should have just 1 planet left. Oh yeah, Halora? Halora again? Don't like that one. Norton Hague and Azrael. What are these waves? Oh, there's even a Geister in this one. Bro, I love how so much of this is just whether you do or don't high roll certain waves. That one's a win, though. So let's send it. Ah! I'm stupid! I didn't put Transcendence Protection in. Oh. That looked like it didn't matter. Wouldn't that be really funny if that didn't matter? Okay, that did matter. Still, Aman Ra did E to the 16 damage. That's very, very funny. There's Transcendence Protection. And now we should definitely win. You wish you had no money problems? Oh, you know what? It would be nice, wouldn't it? Long load screen. Love that. Ooh, nice. Skip the battle. That's a win. Perfect. You have 4 kids? Oh, you have 4 money problems then. 5, technically. 6 if you count yourself. Right, go on. We've established that Alakita isn't always an L, so I'm going to try against this to see if we can beat this. Condoms are cheap, but the things you put them in aren't. Do you know how much a dead hooker costs?
Huh?
You know what? I'm skipping this wave. I actually don't mind. Oh, look at that! That's so much nicer. Let's send it. There we are. Victory. Could you imagine if that was a defeat? That would have been such troll. Right, we are going to get Transcendence Protection on this one. Reset opponent until we get something we can beat. Halora we can't. Halora we can't. Halora we can't. Your video's not stuck. I'm just bad at rolling opponents, it seems. Oh, there's a Gaggy. Love that. And a Sherlock actually isn't going to be too much of an issue. So let's send it in here. You're snip now. That's good, no exit. Only took you 7 kids to make that choice. Ah, fantastic. Getting the CC out there nice and early. Beating this guy. 3 more planets left, folks. Let's get that protection in. Reset. Get ourselves a wave that we potentially can beat. Just like that one. Send it again. Okay. Juicy load screen. Love to see it. And let's get something nice here. Please, Betty? You're just gonna not trigger? Oh, that sucked. Wait, get wrecked. Don't even need Alec. Wow, we did it, boys! We broke the game! Yeah! We got an E to the 18! Let's go! Love it when that happens. We did so much damage. You'd think that only happens in Star Expedition, but no. You can do that here as well. Right, we should only need about 27 more attacks here, assuming we're lucky with opponents. Halora is bad. Halora, Norton Hague. Stop it. Winnable. Good. So skip this one. That's a victory. E to the 17, Aman Ra. Lovely. And that is full crowd control. Amazing. Skip the battle. Oh, what now? What now? You know what? You're right. Trans protect the Dark Hero. Might as well. What's happening? Are we just getting... Williams? It's probably just him doing an active skill. That was such a long load screen. That has to be a win now. Yes! Oh, wow. E to the 17 from Aman Ra. E to the 17 from Nat. What a crazy ending. Folks, that is Voidstrider Area 1 cleared. You're welcome to my friends on the server here. That's a lot of gems for you. And that was a crazy little time. Again, for you guys trying to make this team work at home, all you need to maximize your performance is a Betty, ideally with sublimation, so that you can go ahead and make sure that she feeds herself the most possible energy that you can get from these passives over here, which is really, really nice. So put that in there when you can. The core on Betty, super helpful. Doesn't need to be noble, but some degree of core is nice. Obviously, we have a Transcendence team here, which does help us. We've got Melissa to remove CC. If you don't, Ignis can do well to put control immunity on your Betty. And then, of course, we have Aman Ra here, putting out loads of healing curse and protective balls, which is super nice. And the last thing you guys want to consider is making sure you have a lucid mirror so that you can feed energy at the start of rounds. There it is, folks. That was our lineup. I had a lot of fun there, and you can do it too. Well, at some point, I imagine. Be interesting to see how we do with an account where only Betty is our Transcendence hero. That'll be fun. But for now, that was a solid clear. I'll see you next time, and until then, happy idling.